Hi everyone, it's John Birmingham, not Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman is the most famous film composer, and likely the best by some standards, but that's debatable because no artist or musician or composer or creative type or person who works at a job that they're really good at is necessarily any better than another one. It just depends. And I'm talking about creative things, mostly creative things. So this is going to be Danny Elfman. He's a composer. You know, you've heard his music before on all the Tim Burton movies, pretty much all the Tim Burton movies. He started with a band called Oingo Boingo that was huge. You know, of course he was doing it since he was a kid or something. And he was in Oingo Boingo, which got really big. Oingo Boingo. And then, you know, he was a lead singer. He wrote the songs. Then he was the main composer for Tim Burton, starting with Pee-wee's Big Adventure in 1985. And he did other movies, you know, of course, all those Tim Burton movies, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, the stuff like that. A little bit horror, elements of horror and stuff, but a good theme in the movies, Hi. So, you know, they're not horrific, not really even maybe not even a horror genre. But, you know, some guy with his giant scissors is kind of scary, but he didn't really hurt anyone. The worst that he did was scratch his own face or something like that. So, that's Danny. The composer of that kind of music is Danny Elfman. He was one of my favorites for you know, since the 90s or something. Let's look at what he did now. He got in really good shape for his age. He looks about 32. His body looks about 32, and he's 68, but he looks young. I shouldn't say he's 68 because his face looks young too. You know, he looks really good. He got in really good shape for his age. He looks like his body looks like he's 32. So I'm gonna ask you what you think about Danny Elfman doing something like this, getting in really good shape and then showing his body to you know, he worked really hard at it, and he wants somebody to see what he was working so hard at. It makes him feel good, makes him feel okay, you know, to look to that he looks better. Hi. Okay. I'm uploading a video in the background. Looks like it's done. Let's see if it's done. The dishes are done, man. No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't do those kinds of dishes. I actually save my dishes. My dishes are special, and our dishes are special. We don't throw them and break them. They're sentimental. Here's my video. It's done, so I'm going to put it on. Here's what you do on YouTube. You do this. Well, you add the end screen. You do this. Dee da 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 da dee da da dee da da dee. Day do day. You save that and you show everybody. I'll put a link to this video under the video in the video description. I'm going to do that. I'll put a link to this video in the video description. So here's the Danny Elfman video. Danny Elfman, no shirt. Dee da day da da dee da dee da day. Where's he with no shirt on? Music video. Here it is. Turn the volume down on it. Now let's just show pictures from it, because I don't want to give away the video. Look. There he is with no shirt on. Well, that's a bad shot of him. It's high contrast, you know, like this. No! He looks good. Looks great. Look. He looks in okay shape. He has good hair. Danny Elfman. I think he's okay. Here he is. Wait. His actual, see his physique. If I can get to his actual physique looking good, in good shape. That's pretty good. Well, let me see. I don't want to show his music video. He has the rights to it. Here's a well, these are various shots of him. Then he put some like funny images in animation. It's not that big of a budget. I don't know why he didn't do a bigger budget. But maybe he spent money. Maybe I don't know what his budget was on this. You know, he can do whatever budget he wants almost, maybe, but he did it for this budget. You know, I think those are his real tattoos. I think he actually got those tattoos. What do you think about somebody of this age, or any age, showing themselves with no shirt on, acting cool, singing? 68, look at that. How did he do that? That's pretty good shape. That's pretty good shape. That's pretty good. I don't want to play his video because I don't have the rights to it. Uploaded in March of this year with Epitaph Records. Somebody said he, yeah, I don't know. So what do you think about this? Somebody when they're, you know, a man getting a little older, he wants to look better and he works out more, and then he shows his body off. Or like a young guy, it's the same kind of thing. You know, Axl Rose when he was young, taking his shirt off on stage. Not Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, David Lee Roth, you know, almost all of those famous singers, Jim Morrison, you know, they took their shirts off and they're so cool, you know. People were like, wow, he's in good shape. There's an image to go along with the music. That's pretty good. How did he get in that kind of shape, you know? He worked out. I see the image and I click on it and it shows something different. That's pretty good. He's in good shape. What do you think? I shouldn't have said his age, but I did already. So let's face reality. He looks like his body is in the shape of a 32-year-old. That's a weird image, like to kind of say, what do you think he's saying about this? You know, I think he's saying we're all going to get really old and look something like that, you know, eventually. I like him. I like him. But I don't know him in real life. I think he really has those tattoos. So what are your thoughts on this? Look at his shape. It's amazing. Looks like he's anywhere aged 28 to 48. Something like that. That's pretty good. What do you think about keeping in shape and taking your shirt off and showing it? Do you think that's good? Is there anything creepy about it at all? Do you think it's creepy, like he's trying to, like, you know, be sexual about it or anything like that? In a way that's, I think it's good. I wouldn't call him creepy. I think people do that as they get older. It's something that makes them happy, you know? It makes them feel good about themselves. You can be really kind to others, but, you know, you can't give up on doing the things that make you personally happy. So he likes that. He was a lead singer. He took his shirt off when he was young, and he took his shirt off as he got older. He composed music for a while for Tim Burton. I guess he was still a big famous guy, you know. And that's the theme of this music video. That's the theme of this music video. Is that, like, you know, look how much money I have. Look how good looking I am. Look, you know, I have billions of dollars, he says. He doesn't have billions of dollars. It's not him, but it's like how everyone wants to be. Like, they're special, not necessarily famous or rich, but, you know, they want to feel good about themselves. Or maybe the bad people do it for the wrong reasons, and he's making a commentary on the bad people who do it for the wrong reasons. So, Danny Elfman, you know, some of the shots his face looked younger, and, you know, he also, Danny Elfman, Billie Eilish, Sally. Look at him on stage. This was my son's favorite movie growing up. I'll tell the truth. This is my son Rowan's favorite movie growing up. The Nightmare Before Christmas. He'd watch it and say, again, again. He watched the entire thing again and again. He must have watched it 140 times or something like that. It kept he would watch it. He really liked it. Here's Danny Elfman on stage. He looks young in this video. I remember him in this video. This was October of this was like less than a month ago. Halloween. I started watching it, and the first thing that I heard Billie Eilish sing, her first line, I had to turn it off and I cried. I missed my son Rowan a lot. I remember him playing those songs. He looks young. Look at him there. He looks like he's like, well, like 48. Maybe he wants to look younger or something. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. I hope he's not too. You know, he knows we get older in age. He's a brilliant composer. We know that kind of thing. But is he good? Is he a kind person? I think maybe he is. He's a hardworking person who really did that work. You know, he didn't have it handed to him. He created that. He wrote that music. He wrote that music. There's Billie Eilish. She started showing her body more now that she's not a kid. I think she's from a very wealthy family. I didn't know, but I think she's from a wealthy family. But she's good at what she does too. She's a really good singer. But there's Danny Elfman. So what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on Danny Elfman taking his shirt off and looking like a rock star again, like a lead singer of a band again? And he was lead singer as Jack Skellington in Nightmare Before Christmas, but he didn't get to do his speaking voice in the movie. They hired an actor to do the speaking voice, but they got him to sing because he had a big resume in singing, and I guess he was the composer, and I don't know, you know. I don't know, you know, I don't know them personally. I'm another type of filmmaker and kind of a composer. I write my own rock music and music. I can compose things on a keyboard, but I haven't gone back to like relearning sheet music and how to write sheet music for an orchestra. I don't know if I ever want to do that. It was at one time something I thought about doing, but um, I do filmmaking. I'm a writer and director of movies, and I'm an actor. I'm an actor and make all the stuff that I would act in, or I have done that so far. All my own indie production, all my own productions, and some other people's productions. Some other people's productions like Friends and stuff. So I can understand him like as like somebody who sings, you know, and does his own music. Do you play music or sing? Like, what do you think about that? Do you think it's cool to like sing sometimes, like do karaoke or anything like that? Like, what do you do out there? Do you think, or what do you think about getting in shape and showing off your physique? Like you really got in shape, you know? Like you really got in shape. Like you're in shape now. Hi, I'm cool. I'm in awesome shape. My body looks good. What do you think about that stuff? Okay. So this is John Birmingham. I'm gonna go. Leave your comments. I'm gonna go. What do you think of Danny Elfman? I did something with my hair. My hair. Oh no! I'm thankful I'm not too sexy for my shirt, but that'd be okay too. Some people have no hair. One day we're all going to decay and die. We'll die and then we'll no longer exist. Will no longer exist. And one day, this life will turn to dust. But we don't want to turn to dust in the second life, in Gehenna, in hell. We want to have eternal life in the kingdom of heaven with God and Jesus. And that's how you're kind to other people, not just yourself. You don't only serve yourself to try to look the best and feel the best and stuff like that. You also should be kind to others, and so should I. I should be kind to others. I can't judge you. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I know what the way is. I know what the way is. It's to follow God and Jesus. To be kind to others. Jesus means kindness to others, forgiving others, and feeling sorry about the sin that we did, the wrong stuff we did, and stuff like that. So you think Danny Elfman is good? How do you think making a video like that morally is? What do you think that's good, bad? What do you think about it? Okay. Bye. Bye. This is John Birmingham. Check out more videos. Okay. Bye.